home gym, it is finally done. It took a few months to get everything together, planned, designed, built out, but if you guys follow me on Instagram at Bart, you've seen that I've been training and I've been using full use of it, so I can't wait to share my home gym with you guys. So when we were building this home gym, we had a huge task in front of us because I was trying to replicate Barbell Brigade LA here, which is extremely difficult because Barbell Brigade LA is almost 6,000 square feet. There's 14 places to squat, competition equipment, bumpers, steel plates, the community, the vibe, the electricity in the air. How am I gonna replicate that in a place that's only 20 by 10, one car slot, which is 200 square feet? That was the major task at hand. So, shout outs to Starnex for helping me co-collaborate, design this gym. I think we did a pretty good job. The foundation of any good gym has to be a squat rack, because within a squat rack you can squat, you can bench, sometimes they allow you to deadlift, and because you guys know that I'm mainly a power lifter, that consists of the majority of my training. Regardless if I'm training for a marathon or kickboxing or martial arts or jiu-jitsu, I still power lift, and that's the foundation of my training, so I need to be able to squat, bench, deadlift. Not to mention that I love training with Gio, so I wanted to be able to have multiple squat positions. So we got 2 sets of J-hooks. So if someone's squatting inside, someone could squat outside, someone's squatting outside, someone could bench inside. So we're able to get a lot of work done in a small amount of space. In terms of plates, I freaking love bro metal plates, just the clang. When you're lifting, it goes I love that, but because we're limited on space, I wanted to make sure that I was able to train everything. So to me, it was the most important to get some bumper plates. And although it doesn't look as cool, it's extremely functional. And I actually really like these bumper plates because unlike the usual ones where they're like this thick, the 45s are thin. So the more economical bumper plates, if you go with the thick ones, like when you used to watch me train in my backyard during the lockdown, 405 is already at the tip. With these guys, I could put 6 all the way up to here, so that's 585. I don't squat that much, but if I do need to max out on a deadlift, and if I'm building up to a 600-pound deadlift, I do have just about 600 pounds worth of weights on here, so that makes me really happy. The biggest addition, or something that might be unfamiliar to most people, are these guys right here. These are called jammer arms, and I freaking love these because the utility and versatility on these bad boys is insane. There's so much that you can do. Just by having a hinge and an arm and a place to load plates, you pretty much are able to replicate almost every single hammer strength style machine here. Like you could go from shoulder presses, single, double, push presses, jammer presses. You can go rows. And with this attachment, I can bring this up and down if I put it at the down position. I also have this bad boy right here, which allows me to do a belt squat, which is super important because as an athlete, getting injured is almost inevitable. So having ways to strategize and train around those injuries is super important. So sometimes you might hurt your back, but you still gotta squat, you still gotta train legs. So being able to have a belt squat here, as well as a safety squat bar. A lot of us powerlifters know what it feels like to tweak a shoulder or something and now you can't get in a good position, or you're wrestling with your kid and your arm got pulled out somehow, got a safety squat bar in there. So my main goal of this gym is to be able to run a full-on strength and conditioning program for any professional athlete, MMA fighter, baseball player, football player, basketball player. So I want to be able to do it not only when the athlete is in tip-top shape, but in case we have to work around injuries, because it happens. So we really thought it out. I also got a ton of bands. I love bands for stretching, for speed work. So we have band attachments at the bottom, all over the place. I also have a landmine. So you put this barbell in there and you could do rows, you could do rotations, you could do shoulder presses. There's so many things that you could do. And coming over here, this is the fun side. This is the bodybuilding, the pump side. So I got lat pull down. With this, you can put all kinds of attachments on there. And we have weights all the way down to 300. I got my free weights over here, my dumbbells, kettlebells, med balls, all kinds of attachments. For this bad boy, I can go up and down at any angle, so I can work on hamstrings, I can work on quads, work on delts, shoulders, face pulls, all of that. I wanted to be able to accomplish and hit every single muscle from every single angle. And of course, my favorite, the pull-up bar. So I also have a weight belt to do that. And if I needed to run any type of agility or whatever, it's cool to have that extra space. So I do have like, I even have like ladder, combs, and moving on over here. I typically try to deadlift over there because even though we do have bumper plates, I try not to shake the house. So being able to deadlift on rubber mats just feels safer, feels better. For cardio, I have two options. I either got the bike or the street. You guys know I love running. But the assault bike is one of the most beneficial as well as the most brutal as well as the most efficient cardio things you can get. Moving on over here, we got the bench when we're tired. And then we have a plyo box with 3 different heights, 24 inches, 30 inches, 36 inches. And this throne right here is mainly for Taika on the days that he doesn't have school and he's hanging out with us. He eats his cereal, watches his iPad, and hangs out with us here. But I also have one extra small thing that I set up for Taika that he loves. This is Taika's only pull-up bar. No one's allowed to use this except for Taika. And it's really cool to see him just watch me and Gio put out and go hard and get after it. And for him to like get fired up too. So he'll come here, you'll see him do like air squats, you'll see him do pull-ups, you'll see him like swing around and do all kinds of stuff. So it's cool that his fitness started early because we're able to have this facility at home. All right, my number one favorite thing about this gym has got to be the branding. You know, like at the end of the day, I'm old school. So if we have mismatched equipment or equipment that's kind of rusty or even flimsy, like I can work around that. You know, I came from old school, late 90s bodybuilding world where people cut up their shirts, nothing matched, no one looked fly or anything like that. But design and branding is such a big part of me. Like I love the creative world. So to be able to build something, make it look sick, like to get our own branding on here and make everything all black. Like I wanted to give it a juxtaposition to barbell, like almost like a yin and a yang, right? Like barbell is mainly white with black letters. So that's almost like the white side of the yin yang symbol. Over here, it's all black with just spots of white and a little bit of silver to make things pop. So I wanted to make barbell at 1.5 just a little bit different. So when we shoot content back and forth, it stays visually stimulating. And so I would say the branding and the aesthetic of this gym is my favorite part. Thank you guys for watching. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for a long time already, let me see your home gym tour. So I'm really happy and excited to be able to share it with you guys. And also, this is probably the 3rd home gym I built. So this is my dream gym. But every other one of the home gyms I built, they've been at different budgets. And so I think that'll be super helpful to a lot of people out there who are looking to outfit their gym or bring the gym to their home in different ways. So make sure to check out the video over here where I break down different home gyms that you can set up depending on the budget. So I don't want to bore you guys with a lot of really detailed exercises and accessories, but if that's something that you guys are really interested in, you're like, yo, what things can you really do with the jammer arms? Or what can you do with band attachments? Let me know, and I'm super down to get really in-depth, in detail in case you guys do want to get a setup like this, or you guys are trying to figure out, do I really need all of that? I'm super down to do a way more in-depth, detailed breakdown of every single exercise that is possible in here so that I can help you guys set up the best home gym for whatever your goals are too. But thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Peace.